Second Ezra 6:24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Before I start, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakakadash. I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles at the great millstone that teaches us this truth and rule well. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to the few Akim and Akwaf out there that's watching. You know, as you can see, the water and stuff is starting to get tainted out here. And you know who's behind it. Esau's behind it, you know, secretly. You know, and I'm going to bring up a couple of these videos by a brother named Adabu 7. He always talking about these type of things. You know, he always watching out for things like this. You know, he's an Edomite too. He may be a Jake, you know, but he bring out a lot of these things. Also, I'm going to grab a couple of his videos that I want to go ahead and put up. And then I'm going to get into some scriptures and I'm going to close it out. So I got to go to work this morning.
This is Dabu 7. I want to share with you guys here some updated bit of information connected to the East Palestine train wreck. This Ohio Chernobyl, as they're dubbing it. As you can see here, the NOAA has put out a high-split model showing where all these particles coming out of East Palestine are floating to, and where a lot of them are settling. This is once they get aloft and they hit that upper column of air, and then it starts to disperse it, going east along with the jet stream. But as you can see here, a lot of this pushing northeast, spreading up and into Canada. Now we're hearing that the town hall has been scrapped because residents are reporting health problems. Residents also reporting what looks to be acid rain on the windows of cars and vehicles. It's drying up very weird, and you can tell it looks different than normal rain when it dries. Animals dropping dead left and right. There's video of chickens dead, of foxes falling ill, frogs and fish dead left and right all over the place. They're now saying that this plume of toxic chemicals is moving down the Ohio River, that they're trying to monitor. But in all reality, when you get inside that Ohio River, whatever got in there day one, say it was a week ago, that's probably already halfway down the Mississippi River. Straight up. Let's be honest about it. That water flows pretty quick. It's been going on 2 weeks now, and all of this is going to end up in the Gulf, as everything does. So it just so happens that this accident is right there at the mouth of the Ohio, at the top, where it's to feed in down and through the country, and all these other waterways feed into it. So residents are now being told, do not drink the water. I put this alert out right at the gate. Do not drink any of the water within 100-mile, I would say 200-mile radius at this point. They're urging people to drink bottled water.
Y'all better rack up on water, man. It ain't gonna save you in the end, but you better get some water, because a lot of people gonna be at each other's neck for not being able to have access to water or food, because the famines are also coming.
So this is some of the latest information connected to this. Wanted to make sure that people were aware. I will continue to update via Instagram and Twitter. Make sure to follow me there and join me on the live streams Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Dabu 777. You'll find links below in the description. This has been Dabu 7. Much love, y'all. This is Dabu 7. some updated info here in terms of this massive release of chemicals that has taken place from this train wreck up here on the Pennsylvania-Ohio border, where they're saying now they believe that the chemicals from this explosion in East Palestine have reportedly contaminated the Ohio River as far as West Virginia. That is the water source for some 5 million people. You can see here they have boat teams out on the water in the Ohio. This is 14 miles from East Palestine in the train derailment. They're taking samples on the river to see what all chemicals are in there. And mind you, we don't know what they're going to come out and tell the population. In regards to all this, they came out and evacuated a 1 mile radius around this, but they're saying that people are being affected by this up to 200 miles away. We have animals dropping dead on farms left and right. This is being reported within that radius. We have counties everywhere from very eastern parts of Kentucky all the way through Pennsylvania, up into New York State, the whole region, parts of West Virginia. Anyone that can visibly see this way through Pennsylvania, up into New York State, the whole region, parts of West Virginia. Anyone that can visibly see this cloud or this plume in the sky, you're potentially affected. Anyone that is downwind from this or downstream, it could go the other way because the Ohio River is going to flow west out of there. So this is huge. The water source for some 5 million people at least being affected by this and could be contaminated. Animals dying. And it doesn't seem that the government wants to say much about what's going on.
They're not going to tell you what's going on, because if they tell you what's going on, it's going to cause a major uproar in the people. And to try to keep people calm, they're not going to tell you what's really going on. Just like in everyday life, they don't tell you what's going on with these other situations in the world, man. They don't want people to have an uprise, because if people rise up, they're going to come against the government, and they don't want that because they got bullshit plans. Esau got bullshit plans in the background that he's trying to fulfill, man. And if people start rising up, he's not going to be able to do it.
Massive disaster here. I'm going to talk about this in greater detail on the live stream tonight. Make sure to join me. Going live Monday and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on Dabu 777, censorship free. You'll find links below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well for breaking info. Hit that subscribe button for more. This has been Dabu 7. Y'all stay safe out there.
Yeah, that's all we can do is try to be safe. And Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai out here, because y'all don't understand that the day of the Lord is at hand, dude. And we getting to that point to where a lot of people finna start to feel the shit coming off the fan, man, from all these little things that's going on. But like I said, Esau is behind all of it. You know, Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that seek thee to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? That's Esau for you. He try to do everything in the secret, man, and point the finger at everybody else. But we know that Esau is behind all of this, tainting everything in the world, the food, the water, you know. putting jabs in everybody that make them sick, dropping dead suddenly and all of that. Esau is behind everything, and he thinks that he can just keep pointing the finger at everyone else but themselves. You know? I'm going to keep going because, like I said, I'm kind of pressing for time. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And that's because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gave Esau the fatness of the earth. And he has the ability to write out these stupid laws and legislations and do dumb shit that he's doing like now with the water and stuff like that because he has the power to do them. No, Esau don't go to bed without committing iniquities, man. He don't go to bed without thinking about ideas on how he's going to make it worse on everybody else, but at the same time fattening up his little red ass pockets. You know? I'm just so sick of Esau. I hate them Edomites, man. You know, Esau gotta go, man. You know? Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is near. It is near and hastily greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wastiness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. And that's what's getting ready to come upon Babylon, man. The sins of Babylon have reached the heavens. And what that means is the Most High got this place weighed out in the balance, and it's a target on this place. That's why every day you wake up, there's something different going on in America, man. It's something different that's constantly going on in America. You know, we got to watch these things. We got to measure the times diligently. Keep watching the news and filter everything through the scriptures, man, because time is running out. You know, the doors of mercy is almost closed, man. You know, Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? 24. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. See, all these things that's going on right now is just the beginning of sorrows, man. We ain't seen nothing yet. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. That's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing uproars of the people in other countries. You're seeing kingdoms rising against kingdoms. You see famines on the horizon. You see all these different pestilence coming out that Esau done patented. He done brought all of that stuff out. You know, all these things are the beginning of sorrows. You know, that's what's going on in Babylon, man. You know, this place is on the verge of total destruction. You know, that's how this place is going to go out. Thermal ICBM missiles, man. You know, 2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou see part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So the Most High been warning us. A lot of you out here saying, well, they've been telling us these things for a long time. But now we're in a time where everything is being fulfilled at once. You know? people don't understand the hell that's getting ready to come upon this place, man. You know? Let me get these last few scriptures right here, Akim Akwaf, and I gotta get out of here for work. Isaiah 13:6. How ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is at hand. It shall come as destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Because a lot of people finna be scared to death out here. Save the elect, save the brothers that's gonna be covered with that Thawad, that spiritual mark that the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai done bestowed upon his elect. You know, everybody else's heart's gonna melt from fear, man. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. People gonna be out here really going through the most, man. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners out of it. Jake, you the sinners, man. You know, you the one that was given the law, statutes, and commandments, but you wanted to follow the ways of Babylon. You know, while a lot of the brothers and sisters in this truth trying to come out of the ways of Babylon, you're going to get caught out here slipping. And the rest of you nations, you're going to get it either way because you're not the elect. You know, you're not the chosen. So you're going to get it regardless. But this place, America, a.k.a. Babylon, is getting ready to go down the drain, man. ICBM missiles, we keep telling you this. You know, the Most High just revealed his secrets unto his prophets, man. You know, if you don't understand these scriptures or understand what's going on around you, you need to be seeking out the prophets of GMS, Great Millstone, man, to understand what's going on, because eventually the prophets' mouths are going to get shut and they're not going to be able to reprove none of y'all anymore, you know. But I just wanted to put warnings out here for y'all about this water and the famines and stuff that's getting ready to take a hold of this place, man. While y'all out here living up in y'all folly, America is surely going down the drain, and y'all not paying attention to it. You're too busy chasing the bag. You're too busy trying to be famous, trying to get clout. You know, all of that stuff is in vain. The only thing that's worth anything right now is the scriptures, like we always say. You know, I just want to bring these warnings out to my people, man. And I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. And I hope this was edifying to the some that will listen. You know, Shalom.